and welcome back to Everyday English Academy, where we make English simple and hopefully a bit more fun. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. Hello to everyone listening, wherever you are and whatever you're doing right now.
Mike, you look tired.
I talked to 4 people before 9 o'clock this morning. 4.
That's normal for most humans.
Not for me before coffee. And that's the thing, Sarah. I don't actually mind starting a conversation. I can say hello, I can say good morning.
So what's the problem?
Second 7, that's the problem. I say my one good line, they answer, and then there's this hole, and my brain goes completely blank.
Okay, that's a real thing, and it's good timing because that's exactly what we're talking about today. How to talk to anyone, anywhere.
Anyone? Even before coffee?
Even before coffee. And here's my main idea, and I really believe this. You don't need a topic. You need something you can both see.
Say more.
Okay, so if we're both standing in the same place, waiting for the same thing, looking at the same broken thing, that's already something we share. In English, we call that common ground.
Common ground. So it's not we both love jazz.
It can be, but that takes ages to find. Common ground can be tiny. We're both stuck in this lift. We're both waiting for the same bus. We found common ground pretty fast because it was right in front of us.
Okay, and then you just comment on it?
Notice it, then ask something. That queue is not moving. Have you been here long? That's the whole move. It's how you break the ice with a stranger without having to be interesting.
Break the ice, which just means getting past that first cold, stiff moment.
Exactly that. Nobody knows what to say, everyone's a bit awkward, and one person says something small and the ice cracks.
Fine, but I want to test this. Prove it to me. At 7:40 in the morning, in an office hallway, with a person's name I'm not sure about.
Oh, that's specific.
It's specific because it happened to me this morning.
All right, hit me. What happened?
Okay, so our coffee machine is broken, and someone has taped a piece of paper to it that says, "Card only," in big marker letters, and one corner is already curling up.
Curling up. Nice detail.
It's been curling for a week. Nobody fixes the tape. So I'm standing there, and a woman from the second floor comes over, and I know her face, I don't know her life. She's what you'd call an acquaintance.
Right, an acquaintance. Not a friend, not a stranger. Someone you know a little.
Right. We've said good morning maybe 30 times. That's our entire relationship.
30 good mornings.
So she looks at the sign, and I say, "It's been like that since Monday."
See, that works. That's the notice then comment move.
And she says, "Since Monday?" And I say, "They keep saying someone's coming." And she laughs, and off she goes with her empty cup. 20 seconds, start to finish.
And you're saying that like it was a failure.
Wasn't it? It went nowhere.
Mike, it wasn't supposed to go anywhere. That was a complete conversation. 20 seconds, both people feel fine, nobody's uncomfortable. Done.
Huh.
That's one of the biggest things learners get wrong. They think a short conversation means they failed. It doesn't. Some conversations are meant to be 20 seconds long.
Okay, but then why do I feel like I should have kept it going?
Because nobody tells you the short ones count. You acknowledged her, she acknowledged you, and your morning was slightly nicer.
Acknowledged. That's just showing the person you noticed them.
A nod, a hello, one line about the sign, and the good part is nobody's put on the spot.
Ooh, put on the spot. That one's useful. That's when someone asks you something big and you have to answer right now, in front of people.
And your brain empties. If a near stranger asks you at 7:40 in the morning, "So, what are your goals for this year?" you'd want to run.
I'd take the stairs and never come back.
Yeah, so keep it small. Small is kind.
And there's a tiny grammar thing I do without thinking. I said, "It's been like that since Monday, hasn't it?"
Yes, and that's such a natural move for shared situations. Long wait, isn't it? Freezing in here, isn't it? Your statement is positive, so the tag on the end goes negative. It turns your comment into a soft invitation.
Soft, meaning they can answer with one word and nobody dies.
Nobody dies. Correct.
All right, I'll accept the 20-second thing, but that's the easy version. My real problem is 15 minutes.
The long wait.
The long wait. When you're both sitting there and there's no escape. Waiting rooms, airport gates. That bit before a meeting starts when only 2 people have arrived.
Okay, that's the interesting part. So what do you actually do?
I ask questions.
That sounds fine.
It's not fine. I ask them like a form. Where are you from? How long have you worked here? Do you live nearby? 3 in a row, no pause, no reaction.
Mike, you're interrogating people.
I know, that's the word. It's like a police interview, and I'm the police, and they're just a person who wanted a sandwich.
Stop interrogating me about my weekend. That's a real sentence, by the way. People say that to friends who ask too much.
So how do I stop?
Give a little before you ask. That's the whole fix. Half a sentence about yourself, then your question.
Show me the difference.
Okay, police version. Do you come here often?
Terrible.
Human version. I've been coming here for about 2 years, and I still can't work the ticket machine. Are you a regular?
Oh, that's much softer. Because you gave me something first.
You gave them a piece of you, so now it's a swap, not a test. And the other person can chime in with their own thing.
Chime in. Just joining in with a comment.
Yes, and it's a lovely word to use with people, too. Feel free to chime in anytime. You say that when you want someone to feel welcome in the conversation.
I like that. That's a genuinely nice thing to say to a quiet person in a group.
And the other half is your reactions. You don't need clever replies. You need small, warm ones. Same here. Oh, really? That sounds busy.
And how come?
How come is my favorite. It's a casual way to say why, and people open up more with it. It sounds curious instead of official.
One tiny thing there, because learners trip on this constantly. After how come, you keep normal word order. How come you moved here? You don't flip the words around.
Yeah, good catch. Why did you move here flips them. How come you moved here leaves everything where it is. Same meaning, more relaxed.
How come you're up so early? How come she's not coming?
Both good. And that one word does so much work because it turns a yes or no answer into a story.
Which is the real trick, right? Open-ended questions.
Yes. An open-ended question is one that can't be answered with just yes or no. Do you like your job? Gives you yes. What's the best part of your job? Gives you a paragraph.
And the paragraph is what you want because then you can relax.
Exactly. Let them talk. Okay, but Mike, I need to say something you're not going to like.
Should I sit down for this?
I still defend talking about the weather.
No.
Yes, it's low risk. We both have it, and nobody has to be interesting.
Sarah, weather talk is dead the second it leaves your mouth. Nice day. Yeah. And then you both stare at the floor.
That's only because you stop there.
I'd rather ask one small question about the actual person, not their life story, just their situation. Long day? Are you waiting for the 2 o'clock as well?
Okay, but see, that is the same move. You're just using a different shared thing.
It's a better shared thing. The weather is shared by 8 billion people. Their situation is shared by 2.
Fine. That's a decent point.
Say that again. I want it recorded.
I said decent. Here's where I'll meet you. The weather is a door, not a room. You open with it, you don't live in it.
A door, not a room. I can work with that.
So the sentence is, wet out there, isn't it? and then within 5 seconds, you go somewhere else. Did you walk or drive?
And now we're talking about their actual morning. Fine. Open the door, don't move in.
Listeners, we genuinely disagree here, so pick a side for us. If you had to say one line to a stranger right now, would you go with the weather or a small question about what's happening around you? Write the line you'd actually say.
And be honest, because I'm counting.
He is. He'll count them.
Okay, but Sarah, here's my real objection. All of this assumes the other person plays along. What happens when they give you nothing?
Ah, the one-word answerer.
The one-word answerer. What do I do?
Let's try it. I'll be her, you try to survive. You're on a train, we're sitting opposite each other.
Okay, right. Busy train today, isn't it?
Yeah,
I got the last seat. I nearly had to stand the whole way. Are you going far?
sort of.
Ah, nice. Do you take this one often?
Sometimes.
Okay, I'm dying. I'm actually dying.
And that is the moment. What do you do?
I want to try harder. That's my instinct. Ask a better question, be more charming.
Don't. That's when you have to read the room.
Read the room. Notice what's actually going on with the people around you.
Yes, and the room was telling you something. Short answers, eyes on the window, bag on her lap. She's not in the mood.
And you've got to notice that. Some people can't read the room at all, and they just keep going.
We all know one. And here's the important part for everyone listening. When someone gives you one-word answers, it's almost never about your English.
Whew, that's a big one. Because the learner brain says, she didn't understand me, my accent is bad, I said something wrong.
And usually, she's just tired or in a bad mood or on her way to something stressful. Don't take it personally.
And she might not even be unfriendly. She might just come across as unfriendly.
Ooh, good. Say more about that.
Well, come across as is how you seem to other people, which isn't always how you are. Like, I don't want to come across as rude, but if I'm concentrating, my face looks angry.
It really does. I've seen you read a menu and look furious.
The menu was long.
And there's a specific word for the way that woman seemed. Standoffish.
Standoffish. That's cold and a bit unfriendly, right? Keeping distance.
Yep. Cold, distant, a bit closed. And the kind thing is you can use it gently. He seemed standoffish, but he was just tired. She comes across as standoffish until you know her.
I've been called that, actually, at my old job. Someone told me after 6 months that they thought I hated them.
Did you?
No, I was tongue-tied, completely tongue-tied for about a year.
Tongue-tied. That's when you're so nervous, the words just won't come out.
Yeah, my mouth stops working. I get tongue-tied around new people. That's genuinely me. And people read that as standoffish, which is so unfair.
Completely unfair. Shy people get called cold all the time.
So the woman on the train might be exactly like me, and I've decided she hates me.
And you're allowed to just stop. That's the last piece. You're allowed to give a small, friendly nod and go back to your phone.
Okay, but how? That's my actual question. How do I get out? Because on that train, I would have sat there in silence, panicking for 40 minutes.
You know what? This is funny. I did this to you earlier, and you didn't even notice.
Did what?
When I was telling you about that phone call with my sister, I finished the story, and I said, "Anyway, I'll let you go."
You did. You said it to me in the middle of recording.
Out of pure habit, because that's my exit line. That's the one my mouth reaches for.
And it's a good one. I'll let you go is so polite because you're pretending they're the busy one.
That's exactly the trick. You take the pressure off them. And this, honestly, is the part nobody teaches. Everyone teaches openers. Almost nobody teaches how to leave.
And leaving is the scary bit. I'll start a conversation if I know I can get out of it.
Which is my whole point. Once you know how to leave, starting costs you nothing.
All right, give me the lines.
So, first, you need a signal word, something that tells the other person the conversation is finishing, so it doesn't feel sudden. Anyway, right. Well,
Anyway, I should probably get going.
yes. Get going just means leave, and it's lovely and casual. I'd better get going. It's nearly 6.
And there's wrap up too, which I use at work constantly. Let's wrap up here. I need to wrap this up before lunch.
Wrap up is finishing something off, and it works for a conversation, a meeting, a whole project.
Okay, but which one do I use where? Because I don't want to say the wrong one to my boss.
Right, this matters. So, I'll let you go needs the other person to look busy, or it sounds strange. It works beautifully if they're holding a coffee and heading somewhere.
And if we're both sitting on the train going nowhere?
Then it's odd, because obviously neither of us is going anywhere. Use something honest instead. Right, I'm going to get some reading done, but it was nice talking to you.
Oh, that's clean. You said what you're doing next.
That's the secret to all of them, actually. Say what you're doing next. It gives the person a reason, so nobody feels rejected.
And at work, mid-task?
At work, you can just excuse yourself. Sorry, I'd better excuse myself. I've got a call in 5 minutes.
Excuse yourself. That's politely saying you're leaving. I excused myself and went back to my desk.
And it's not rude at all. It's the opposite. It's the polite version.
What about a stranger you'll never see again?
Then keep it warm and simple. Well, good luck with it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Done. Walk away.
And the one thing that makes it feel cold?
Saying it too early. If someone's mid-sentence about their sister's wedding and you say, "Anyway, I'll let you go," that's brutal.
That's a slap.
Let them finish their thought, then signal. Timing does more work than the words.
Okay, that all actually helps. Can we say some of these out loud? Because I want people to hear their own voice doing it.
Let's do it. I'll say a sentence, you repeat it after me, out loud, wherever you are. He's not standoffish, just a bit shy.
I get tongue-tied at big parties.
We found some common ground pretty fast.
Feel free to chime in anytime. Nice work. Say those a few more times today while you're washing up. They stick faster than you think.
They really do. Okay, so the title says anyone, anywhere. And the nice thing is the shape doesn't change. Notice something you both see, give a little before you ask, and leave warmly.
Same 3 moves, different room.
At a party, the thing you both see is the food, the music, the fact that neither of you knows where the host went.
Do you know if there's a bathroom upstairs? Is basically an opener.
It absolutely counts. In a taxi, it's the traffic, the route, the rain on the windscreen.
And taxi drivers are the easiest people on earth, by the way. They talk first. You just have to react.
With a neighbor, it's the bins, the parcel, the building work next door, and you bump into them constantly.
Bump into, meaning you meet them by accident, without planning it. I bump into my neighbor by the bins every Tuesday like it's an appointment.
A scheduled accident.
But the neighbor is different, isn't it? Because you'll see them again next Tuesday.
Yes, and that's the one small change. With someone you'll see again, leave a thread open on purpose.
Meaning?
Meaning your last line points forward. Let me know how the garden goes. I'll ask you about the holiday when you're back.
So next time you've already got your opener.
You've already got it. You're not starting from zero. That's why the same neighbors get easier every week and strangers stay hard.
Right, and that connects to something. This is where I bring back the coffee machine.
The machine returns.
Because I told you about the woman from the second floor. What I didn't tell you is I had that same conversation 3 more times.
With 3 different people?
4 in total, and by the 4th one, I had it perfect. A man comes over, looks at the sign, and I say, "Card only," and before you ask, they said someone's coming on Thursday, and they said that last Thursday too.
You had a routine.
I had timing, Sarah. He laughed. He actually laughed.
You're the unpaid spokesperson for a broken coffee machine.
I'd like a badge.
But there's a real lesson in it. The 4th time was easy because you'd said it 3 times already.
True. The words got smoother.
And that's exactly what happens with English. The first time you say a phrase to a real person, your heart races. The 5th time, it's just a sentence.
Which is why we say things out loud here, instead of only explaining them.
Okay, before we finish, let's do a quick recap of today's words. Let's start with the 2 for beginning a conversation. Strike up a conversation and break the ice.
To strike up a conversation just means to start one, usually with someone you don't know, like me and the curling sign.
And to break the ice is that first move that gets past the stiff, silent moment. One small comment and the ice cracks.
Speaking of which, I want it on the record that the coffee machine bit is mine. That's my material.
Nobody is taking it from you, Mike. Nobody wants it.
Harsh.
Next pair, common ground and acquaintance.
Common ground is something 2 people share. The queue, the broken machine, the same delayed train.
And an acquaintance is someone you know a bit, but not well. Mike's 30 good mornings with the woman from the second floor.
31 now, actually.
Then we had interrogate and put someone on the spot.
To interrogate is to fire hard questions at someone, like the police, which is what Mike does to innocent people at bus stops.
In my defense, I was trying to be interested. And to put someone on the spot means asking something so big or so sudden that they have to answer right now in front of everyone with no time to think.
And the fix for both was open-ended question and how come. An open-ended question can't be answered with yes or no, so it keeps things going.
And how come is the friendly, casual way to ask why. Remember, the word order stays normal after it.
How come you're still here?
Because we're recording, Mike.
It worked, though. It kept the conversation going.
It did, annoyingly. All right, the words about how people seem, come across as, and standoffish.
Come across as is how you seem to others, even when it's not true. My concentrating face.
Which looks like rage. And standoffish is that cold, distant, unfriendly way some people seem, usually when they're actually just shy or tired.
Like young me at my old job when I was completely tongue-tied.
And tongue-tied is that when you're too nervous to get the words out. It happens to every learner, and it's a sign of nerves, nothing else.
And read the room is noticing how the people around you actually feel, which is what I failed to do with Train Sarah.
Train Sarah was having a day. And by the way, I'm still not fully convinced by your anti-weather position.
I know you're not.
I've accepted door, not room. That's as far as I go.
I'll take that as a win.
Last group, the finishing words. Chime in and excuse yourself.
To chime in is to join a conversation with a comment, and feel free to chime in anytime is a genuinely kind thing to say to someone quiet.
And to excuse yourself is to politely say you're leaving. I excused myself and went back to my desk. Nobody is offended by that, ever.
Plus, wrap up and get going. Wrap up is finishing something off, get going is simply leaving, and both of them are what we're doing right now.
We are. And acknowledge, which was the 22nd one. You show the person you noticed them, and that's already enough.
Along with bump into, which is how most of these conversations start in the first place, by accident, at the bins.
And awkward, which we've said about 9 times today, that uncomfortable feeling when nobody knows what to say yet.
Which is normal and which passes.
And my accidental one earlier, I'll let you go, which I said to you live for no reason.
I've never felt so dismissed.
So, listeners, we want 2 things from you. First, settle our argument. Whether or a small question about the situation, what would you actually say?
And second, name the exact place where you freeze. Not with strangers, be specific. The lift, the school gate, the desk next to yours, the neighbor in the hallway.
Because the room matters, and once we know your room, we can talk about it properly.
We really do read every comment. Write it in English, even one line.
And if this was useful, give us a like and subscribe to Everyday English Academy. It genuinely helps.
Send it to the friend who gets tongue-tied. They'll know it's them.
Kindly, though. Thank you for spending this time with us.
Go and start a 20-second conversation this week. 20 seconds counts. That's official now.
It counts. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and enjoy the next episode with us.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.